Hey guys, I'm back with another GoPro mounting tips and tricks video. In this video, I'm going to be showing how to add a screw to any adhesive mount. So what we're going to end up with at the end of this video is a sticky mount like this with a hole in the middle that you can actually put a screw through and still use as a sticky mount. So this will be great if you ever want to secure if whatever you're securing to actually you can put a hole in and you really want the mount to be permanently attached to it and never come off. The one I'm going to do is going to be one hole directly in the center, which is then rasped out so that our machine screw fits in it. And there's lots of other ways you could do it. You could always do 4 little ones in the corners, or I've heard of people riveting it, but for me, I just want one right in the center, so if I stick this onto a piece of wood or something like that, I can just pop a screw into it and it's going to be really, really secure. So the tools I'm going to need for this are a drill bit, a drill, a clamp to clamp it to the piece of wood, which I will be using. I'm going to clamp this onto a piece of wood and then I'm going to drill a hole in it so that my hole gets really clean, and I don't want this to spin around on the wood or spin around. So that's what the clamp is for. And then I've got a countersinking bit that after I drill my hole, I'm going to use to cut the top of the hole at the right angle and a little bit bigger so that this actually slides right into it. And then I have a flush with the top of the screw will be flush with the mount so that the buckle mount will still slide onto it. Right? Because if this sticks up at all, the buckle mount won't slide onto the sticky mount. So it's very important that we countersink the hole that we've drilled in here so that the buckle mount can still slide on. Alright, so now I'm going to drill my hole. I've got my mount clamped down. I'm going to drill the hole right in the center of it. It's important at this point to note I am using a 3/16 drill bit because I plan to put a 3/16 screw through it as well as a 3/16 bolt. So that's how I chose the size of my screw, or my size of my drill bit. Now I do want to drill directly down that center ridge, so I'm just going to go slowly to start. The plastic is very soft and I've got a very new drill bit, so it shouldn't be a problem. A little bit off center there, but that shouldn't be a problem. Once I'm happy with where I am, I'm just going to go straight through. And now I'm into the wood, and I'm through the stickiness as well. So I'm just going to clean my bit off. And now my hole's done. The next step, I'll take this bit out. I'm going to get my countersink bit. I'm going to put that in. And then I'm going to countersink this hole just like this. Until I think I've got it enough down that the head of this screw won't stick up at all and it'll be very flush. If I want to unclamp it now and check it, that would be a good thing. I can always countersink it after I've unclamped it. So I'm going to take my mount off, or take the clamps off, take the bolt that I want to use with it, slide it through the hole, and we can see that it still needs a little bit more countersinking, but not much. If I put the bolt on the bottom of it right now and tighten it up, we'll see that it's almost flush. And if I take the buckle mount and try to slide on, we'll see that it actually hits. So right now, this isn't working. It works from the other side, but I would like it to be a little bit better than that, so I'm going to take it off and then do a little bit more countersinking. Alright, here I am with the finished sticky mount with the hole in it. As you can see, the hole goes right through the adhesive on the bottom, and then the top it's been countersunk out so that if I put the screw in it, it sits perfectly flush on the mount. And then Once I put the buckle mount in, it slides in without any trouble at all. And again, it slides right back out. So there's the screw going through it. This is a great way if you really want to make sure your sticky mount is not coming off, whatever you put it on. Like I said, this was a 3/16 screw, and this was a 3/16 bolt. Both have what's called a wood head. So that's the one that has the flat top and the angles going down to the screw. The metal screws have the flat bottom and then the curved top. And then all you need is a countersink bit, drill the hole, make sure that whatever you've got that you want to put through it fits. You can really do this with any size of screw or bolt. As you get bigger, I wouldn't go much bigger than this. I think 3/16 would be about as big as I want to go, but definitely you can go smaller for sure. If you want to do 4 in the corners, that would work. If you want to do a bigger one in the center, you might get away with one size bigger. So guys, there's lots of possibilities with this. It can be used in lots of different applications, mounting on wood. There's lots of it's a permanent mount for this. If you want to bolt it to something, it's a permanent mount for that. I would definitely suggest leaving the sticky on the back of it. It'll add a little bit of insulation between whatever you're mounting it to and the camera. It'll stop a little bit of vibration. It'll stop you also from wearing out whatever you're mounting it to. So I would make sure you leave the adhesive on the back of it. Still good, but the screw will definitely make it a lot more secure than it would otherwise be. Thank you guys for watching. That was another GoPro mounting tips and tricks video. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe. If you are a subscriber, thank you very much for being one. It means a lot. Make sure you check out my channel for lots more videos. There's tons on there now. And I'm thinking of doing videos other than GoPro tips and tricks. So if you've got any suggestions for those, please post them in the comments below. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching.